Barry, I wish we could find one-stop shopping.
Wish? Well, we can. We're here at the Carmel CityCenter.
That's right. You know what? I think we should make a wish. Ready?
Come on, Johnny, we have a show to do.
That's right. We have shopped until we dropped.
And we've done all right with the shopping here, haven't we?
We have. Welcome to Design Your Life Style with Barry and Joni. I'm Joni Michaels.
And I'm Barry Lance.
And today's show is all about destination shopping. No better place to do that than this beautiful and unique Carmel CityCenter.
All the streets and all the fountains and all the shops.
It's almost like a taste of Europe.
It is.
But right now we're going to skip on over to Hubbard and Craven's and have a great cup of Java.
Let's go. We are with Lindsay Johnson of the Carmel CityCenter, and you do the marketing here. You're the Senior Marketing Coordinator. Love the title. Tell us about what you market here at Carmel CityCenter.
So here at Carmel CityCenter, we have many restaurants and independently owned boutiques, so you can really make a day out of shopping and dining. We have everything from women's fashion, menswear, children's fashion, hair and spa services, fitness studios, really anything you would want you can find here.
Well, there's more here than I think people realize, because once you drive up on this side of the building to this marvelous street and courtyard, it all opens up to you.
Yes, there are many shops here on the interior plaza of the center as well as the perimeter. We offer complimentary valet parking for dining and our events. We're within walking distance to the Palladium, so that is very convenient for people to grab a bite to eat before a show.
Yeah, I think that's key. I think people want that. They want to be able to walk and really kind of enjoy the scenery, because you do feel like this is a destination. You almost feel like you're in a part of Europe, almost.
Yeah, especially with the fountains. I love the fountains that are sprinkled around. Just a great sound, a great feeling.
Was that part of the design?
Yeah, that was very intentional to model City Center after European cities, to be very walkable with the fountains and the beautiful architecture, and really make it feel like you're someplace else besides the middle of Indiana.
Yeah. You know what, Joni? You can live here in this building. They have residences in the building that are beautiful, and I will live here.
Yeah, that's a warning, Lindsay. Yes. He will. He will live here, and he'll be asking for that valet, won't you?
Love the valet.
We'd be happy to have you. It's live, work, play. That's our motto here. So we would love to have you.
Oh, well, that's great.
Well, I think we could shop till we drop, so maybe we better get on that. After we finish some more of our tea here at Hubbard's and Craven, just a great little place to pop in and have a little bit of a refreshment, right?
Oh, yes.
During your shopping.
Yep, I'm here every morning.
So you see, you can come here and maybe have breakfast or some juice with Lindsay. Destination shopping continues here at the Carmel CityCenter. We're with Camila from J. Benzal, and talk about fine suiting. I can see Barry in this.
Really?
I know you've been in J. Benzal before.
I have. You have a beautiful store.
Well, thank you so much. That was one of the things that my husband was really focused on when he started the store. He's originally from Guinea in West Africa, and just always has loved fashion. And when we lived in New York, he was able to really play with fashion a lot more. When we moved to Indianapolis, he found that he wasn't finding the suiting that he really felt reflected his personal style. So in 2007, he started this line, J. Benzal, and opened his first boutique downtown.
Okay.
This location in Carmel, we've been really happy because there's been a great reception to the line and just the focus on fashion as art.
And I know this is from your ready-to-wear line.
This is ready-to-wear. We offer ready-to-wear and custom-made suiting, but this one is from our La Ligne Rouge line, and there's a lot of detail, focus on detail.
Oh yeah,
so
here's the pockets.
Yes,
and the
pockets, the hand stitching. This one has the La Ligne Rouge all has red behind the collar, so you get a pop of color, even if you're a little scared of color. But we think that color is such an important part of fashion and reflecting your personal style that my husband will always encourage clients to don't be afraid of color. Find a way to incorporate it in an outfit that
even
feels
in the
comfortable.
winter.
Yeah,
Don't be afraid of it.
so go for that brighter pop of
Absolutely.
pink and then offset it with maybe a lighter color blue. And you can do that with a darker suit.
You can do that because the darker suit serves as the anchor, but you can feel comfortable to add in whether a tie or a pocket square, just to reflect a little extra, like
I
a
love
little
this
edge.
tie.
And it's fine Italian.
Fine Italian suiting. All of our
Suiting.
suits are Italian made, so it's very high quality fabric. And every suit is complementary alterations. So every suit that you get, even if it's ready to wear, will fit you like
Tweak
a
it
custom suit.
exactly.
Well, I think you're styling in that tie, Barry. I
love
think
this
it says
tie.
you. I might have to buy the tie for
I
Barry.
love this tie.
Well, we would love that. And also, women, if you love to shop, come and get your husband a suit, a tie, a shirt.
That's a great idea.
We offer a lot of accessories as well.
Jay Benzal, suit yourself up.
The flooring in your home is often referred to as the fifth wall, and Dave Amsler of Kerman's Flooring is here today, and we thought it would be fun to talk about uniqueness, everything from not only carpeting, but to maybe getting into a little bit more of the hardwoods, and you certainly brought some unique pieces here.
Yes, I sure did. Thank you, Johnny.
What's the latest trend that's going on?
Actually,
with tire pile?
the softer color, the softer fibers, the colors, the patterns, they're all coming back, and mixing them together adds a very defined fashion statement. So we're pleased to be able to offer that. A lot of people use this type of fiber for area rugs, and we see this as a wool product, and we're using this in stairways and areas that are high traffic because it wears exceptionally well.
Don't you think it's about texture?
It is.
With design and floor coverings right now.
it really
Yeah,
is.
and this, Joni, look at this, and this has like kind of metallic threads in it, so it gets a shimmer.
Absolutely beautiful. And Dave, when you brought this in, I said, is that shag carpeting?
And it's called Shag Shimmer,
Well,
isn't it?
actually, that was a name that was put on it, but
It's a
they
Frisetta,
pay people a lot of money to put these names on them. But reality is, a lot of them are very representative of the type of look that it achieves. And
Well, see, I think you could mix this with this.
Absolutely.
This could be an area rug in a living room, and then you could put this in the family room or the den.
Yes.
And then pair it with some beautiful hardwood.
Actually, Barry, that isn't hardwood. It's,
Oh, it isn't?
That's actually a vinyl product, and some of the uniquenesses
Okay.
that are being offered in the industry is it looks very much like wood, but it's vinyl.
Yeah, and see, that is quieter than hardwood. isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's a
And
lot quieter, and you can just mop this off. It's great for pets and great for kids.
Absolutely.
Very
It's
durable.
really a
Longer
pretty
lasting.
color, too.
Oh yeah, now see, that's beautiful right there.
Yeah.
Was this like an inkwell blue?
That's a really
Like
good
it's
description.
Yeah, well, I learned a lot from hanging
She's
out with
picking
Dave.
up on things.
I listen. I listen.
Well, what's really good about coming to Kerman's is your salespeople will help us
Yes,
not make
absolutely.
the wrong choices.
Absolutely. We spend a lot of time with the customers. We have a design consultants that get to know the people in advance. And then the day of installation, we actually have technical support people that go out in advance of the installers, and they spend time with the customer in preparation for the install.
So they are prepared.
Yes.
That's always
And
good.
you're prepared.
And we're prepared,
And you
yes.
can be prepared too if you stop into Kerman's Flooring and say hi to our good friend Dave. It's time to trend again in home real estate, and we're with our #1 realtor friend, Deborah Dorman of Sotheby's. What is it this week?
Well, you know how life has always been like a lot of words? No, not anymore. It's all about one word, like showcasing, smart sizing. And you know what? Today, it's all about pet sizing.
Oh,
We like that because
near
we
and
love
dear to our
pets.
hearts.
Yes.
And you know what, Joni? Our little loved ones, they should have a special place. They are the special parts of our lives. They should have their own little cubbies. They should have their own little places to take showers and baths, even maybe a crystal chandelier.
Yes, my little granddog Roxy, the cutest little thing ever. My daughter created a little space for her in a closet, and she even has a little crystal chandelier hanging in the closet.
A dog chandelier.
Spoiled, yes, but you know we spoil our pets.
Are you finding that more and more for your clients that's like a #1 priority with them, space for their
Absolutely.
lifestyle and their pets?
One of the most important features anymore, besides a wine cellar exercise room, it's a pet sizing room. It's your special room for your little loved one.
Right, and some of those rooms have a doggy door where they can go right in and out of outside.
And your little cats too.
Sure.
And I'll bet that your cottage to castle this week may have a room for a pet sizer room.
I'm sure it does, thanks to Matt McLaughlin. We're showcasing cottage to castles this week. We've got a fabulous home. My favorite architecture, I will go out on the record right now, mid-century modern.
Oh yeah.
Williams Creek overlooking the beautiful creek, Meridian Hills, fabulous floor-to-ceiling windows everywhere. Let the inside and the outside reflect with each other. The best look. Barry, what do you think about mid-century modern?
I love mid-century modern because it's sort of me.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Those long, luscious eyelashes that you see in Hollywood and on all your favorite celebrities actually have roots right here in Indianapolis. And Sheila Weber of the Eyelash Place is here. So good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
And I actually have my lashes on today. And you did a fabulous job with them. Thank you.
Thank you.
But I think it's interesting that right here in Indianapolis, eyelashes were all the rage, right? I mean, years ago.
We actually started doing eyelashes in the 60s, and then in '96 we got rid of all the hair and nails in our salon and just turned it into the eyelash place.
And her mother, very instrumental in that. And I know your mom has some, Hollywood ties and stuff. But I'm telling you, you've been called the Miracle on 39th Street.
Yes.
People go to you for eyebrow shaping, eyelashes. What is the #1 important question you should ask when considering lash extensions?
Well, when you call someplace, first thing, ask them what type of glue they're using. A lot of places now are using hair bonding glue, very dangerous.
Run, if you hear that.
Run fast. Eyelash glue is not a secret. It should not be a secret. You should always make sure that your glue is from America and in
Which yours
packaging
is.
such as these.
So quickly, can you tell us about the 3 types of glue that you use?
We use the Ardell eyelash glue. It's proven, it's waterproof, nobody's allergic to it, no one's sensitive to it. We use the Duo glue for strips, or if you want a super temporary application. And then of course the medical grade bonding glue is for what they coined the eyelash extensions that will stay on for several weeks.
And then we have basically 4 types of lashes. Quickly walk us through the most popular.
Well, the most popular are of course the flares. Those are put on with the Lash Tight glue. There are 4 different styles, so you can get any combination you want and put on in any way you like. Those are waterproof and aren't quite as permanent as what the lash extensions are.
Now the lash extensions are the ones that take about 2 hours.
2 hours to put on, one at a time. You close your eyes, and they are a commitment.
And then singles?
The singles are the tray singles, which are put on also with the Ardell glue, which give you a nice look. You have a little bit of both on, so they're just a really nice, pretty look without it being too gooey. No gooey.
Sheila Weber, everybody of the Eyelash Place, 39th and Pennsylvania. It is the miracle place for lashes and brows. Style Pro John McKenzie of the McKenzie Collection.
Make yourself at home. What a great motto. And John, what does that mean to you?
Make yourself at home to me means I want my customers to feel like they're coming home, that they're coming in and being a part of our family and our team, and to feel welcome. Secondly, I want them to know that they're a part of the process, that we want them to engage and help us as we go through the process of building their home. They're part of our team. And lastly, I want them to know it's about their home. It's their dream that we're striving to create. So we want the focus to be on them and what they want and what their lifestyle needs are.
Make yourself at home. Visit John McKenzie at McKenzieCollection.com. Come on in to the great outdoors. Mike, cameraman Mike, we're talking to you.
Come on in, Mike. Sit down. Sit down. We don't usually let you sit, but you can sit this time.
He's earned it, right?
Right.
A lot of you know that, or may not know that Barry is this great interior designer, but he sure does a lot of exteriors as well. So from the inside out,
We're talking to Barry Lance of A. Lance Design and Consulting today.
Right.
Wow, I mean, do you do it all?
I do it all. You know that by now.
I should, right?
No, what is interesting in my profession is a lot of people employ me at the very beginning when they're starting to build the house. So before we even get it to the interior, we're talking about floor plans and outdoor specifications, which are really very important to the whole interior design aspect of any project.
Well, it's like anything, you know, you don't want to concentrate so much on the inside that you just kind of neglect what's going on outside.
And you want the inside to tie into the outside. So in many cases, I select the mortar, the stone, the roof, the eave troughs, the shutters, the paint colors, all of that outside treatment for the house is as important as the inside. So as a designer for an interior, I work outside too.
I love it when you talk design talk.
I know. It's a turn on, right?
I know, it is, right? What would be a good general tip for decorating outdoors?
For decorating outdoors, well, when you pick out your colors for your house, step back and really, if you can't imagine it, call me, because people tend to over gingerbread their house with trim colors, and just tone it down a little bit and keep the house important, but don't decorate it too much.
And well, as far as a structure goes, what would be a good, you know, again, general broad tip?
Okay. Well, you work with your designer or your builder first and really study the elevations of the house. Those are most important. You can always take those blueprints and color in with a crayon the color that you're thinking about painting your house, so it's easy to envision that color.
Crayons?
Applied.
Who knew?
Yeah, who knew?
If you want more design talk with Barry, visit our website at stylewithbarryandjoni.com.
We are with Rob Klein from Conceptual Kitchens, and we're talking about destination shopping. And what a better destination than the Indiana Design Center, where I have an office.
Yeah.
You have an office.
And our Style Pro Rob Santa Rosa has
an office.
Yeah.
And you're there all the time because we're meeting about this show.
I have no office.
You can use my office, Joni. But people love to come to the Design Center and get inspired because there are so many beautiful things around, including your showroom.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, you know, a lot of times I'll jump over to Santa Rosa and pull stone and samples and tile samples and bring it over to the showroom, kind of lay it all out for everybody to see, so it gets the creative juices flowing.
What other ways are you inspired? Because not only, I mean, you're also an artist.
Yeah.
So it's probably nice sometimes to kind of, you know, get out of the kitchen, so to speak.
When someone wants something really unique and they're really pushing us to come up with something creative, Amy and I just the other day, we went to the Indianapolis Art Museum and we took some drawings and we sat in that space to try to pick up the inspiration and just to come up with something really unique. And,
Why didn't you take me for that? A road trip.
So sometimes going off-site and getting out of, you know, getting away can also be, you know, a little bit more off-site, get inspired by whatever you see. Visually, it's beautiful.
Well, and I imagine too, I mean, of course, every lifestyle is different, every client is different, and they may come in and say, this is my idea.
Yeah.
But then, you know, you've actually got to get it down on paper,
and getting to know them is a big help, and their family and how they, you know, how they interact with each other. So we'll take those ideas and kind of just wrap it around their lifestyle. So.
Yeah, and the Design Center, you know, it is great for when we're talking destination shopping because it's just it's a nice blending, and most of you folks in that building know each other, and you work with each other.
It is a really nice place to work, and you know, if I need something, you know, I can bounce an idea off of Barry, and he can tell me if it's good or not.
On the Barry scale, right?
Barry scale.
We always talk about the Barry scale of 1 to 10. Well, Rob, thank you so much for being here, and Rob Klein of Conceptual Kitchens, and be inspired.
I'm with my friend Dr. Chernoff today, and we're talking about being your natural best. And Doctor, you help people do that so well. And I understand there's a treatment for people that are having issues with their hands.
Barry, from a cosmetic standpoint, hands give people away all the time from an aging standpoint. Through our Center for Regenerative Medicine now, we are harvesting a patient's own fat, which is very rich in your own growth factors, in your own stem cells, and we're able to inject that into the backs of the hands, which both rejuvenates them, but for a subset of patients that have a condition called Raynaud's phenomenon, these patients have ice cold hands many times during the day, they turn white. It's now been shown medically. There was a new paper published that shows that if we inject some of the patient's own fat into the back of their hands, this substantially decreases their symptomatology of Raynaud's phenomenon and really can be life-changing for them. So not only from a cosmetic standpoint, but functionally, we're able to help patients through fat transfer.
Right, so you take their own fat from someplace and
Take their own fat from their tummy typically, and we can inject it into their faces. We all lose fat as we age, or many patients like fat injected into their buttock for that more shapeliness. So this has really revolutionized the area of fat.
I think that would be great for some people who have cold hands.
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, this is also interesting. It's always good to see you here, and thank you for making us all our natural best.
Thanks, Barry.
Destination shopping for all of your bath, lighting, and plumbing needs. Ferguson. Yeah, that should come to mind. Top of the list, right?
On my list.
And our good friend Jeremy Konechny is here. And it is true. I think sometimes because people don't have a lot of time, but you want to go somewhere that is fabulous and somewhere where you can get everything in one stop. And you guys do that so well.
We do everything. We try to get it as much done as possible for the customer and get them in and get them taken care of.
How do you have that down? Because I know there is a science and an art to that.
There is. So for a lot of our customers, they may be just starting and may not have any idea on how to start. We have something called our inspiration packet, which we'll give out to customers, which kind of gives them the steps on how to start. Who to select as contractors, who to be looking at as far as products go, what services we provide, and then it just gives them a notebook and a tape measure and have at it in the showroom.
So the little kit that you basically.
I never got one of those. How did I never
I
get
need an
one
inspiration kit.
Well, Jeremy would go with you any place, I'm sure.
There you go.
I do. I need
You
some
don't even need the kit. I'll be your inspiration. Yeah.
There you go. And then you have the people who have like the decorators, the interior designers like Barry in their back pocket.
Yep.
He's laughing at me.
Yeah, they don't need the inspiration kit.
But they bring them in to, and
I
again,
want one of
you
those
can find them.
kits.
Definitely, the next time you come in, it's yours.
Next time I come in, I'm getting.
You have to go to Ferguson
Getting one of
to
those
get one of these
kits.
kits.
But we can come to you for the plumbing, for the lighting, for the toilets, the sinks, the tubs, the faucets,
Appliances, anything.
appliances,
Yeah.
anything for those areas, in your home, and it does make it easy. Then you don't have to run to several different places and remember, what did I get there? What did I get there? It's
Right.
all condensed.
And we'll provide all the services, as far as appliance installation, lighting installation.
Now that's key too, installation.
Yep.
And even right here at Hubbard's and Cravens, I think that you supplied the lighting for this, didn't you, inside?
We do a lot of it for a majority of the places here in the city center.
Every place I go around in Carmel, I think, that's a Ferguson light, that's a Ferguson light.
Yep.
Well, color your world and your lighting with Ferguson, and of course, our good friend Jeremy Konechny. You'll find many different businesses here at the Carmel City Center. We're with Jason Hutchins of Guardian Wells Financial. Nice to have you here.
Great to be here.
Jason, you have one of the best locations for a professional office. There are other professional offices here at the Carmel City Center. I like yours because it has a purple awning that you can see from Rangeline Road.
pretty good.
But I think a lot of people would say to you, what do you do for people? And how would you answer that?
Sure. Well, we help Hoosiers retire better.
Okay.
So the folks that come to our office are people that have already accumulated through a 401k or some sort of a method there of saving. And they're saying, Jason, we don't want to outlive our money. We want to have tax efficient distributions of these. We want to leave money to our kids. They really want to navigate those waters and they need some help. So that's what we do.
What's the process like? I mean, I'm sure you probably do like some kind of a snapshot assessment, but if I'm coming in to speak with you, what kind of materials do I need to be bringing to you, and what kind of questions are you going to be asking me?
Well, first we're just going to really want to establish what it is that you want. Now, we've done it long enough to realize there's a lot of backgrounds, but ultimately people want all the same things. So they want to not outlive their money. They want to have consistent income that comes in for as long as they live. And so when someone comes in, we always just want to have real relevant discussion. We want to start with an education-based process so they understand exactly how we solve those problems. So, our conference room is a chance to have a coffee together and some relevant discussion where there's never a shoe that's going to drop and make decisions now. It takes a little bit of time. And so, that's the culture that we want to have, just relaxing atmosphere, and let's put a plan together.
The more you learn about those people, the more you're able to service them correctly.
Sure.
But you're saying, for the most part, they all have one goal in mind, and that is not outliving their money and preparing for the growth of the money after they have retired, correct?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, and I mean, that's definitely one thing that we all
Should
want to
about.
think about our retirement, not only retirement, but how we're going to take that money and make it work for us.
I agree.
Hey style fans, make yourself at home with McKinsey Collection. We have over 25 years of building custom homes. Contact me on our website for a free consultation and mention Design Your Lifestyle with Barry and Joni, and I'll bring a special gift just for you.
Closed captioning for Style with Barry and Joni is brought to you in part by IndyVet. IndyVet has veterinary specialists on staff 24/7 for the best emergency or specialty care. Call Pet E911. Visit IndyVet.com. IndyVet, where care comes first. And Contemporary Dental Concepts. Dr. John Lau has been creating healthy, beautiful smiles for over 20 years with 2 convenient locations in Carmel and Frankton. For a complimentary consultation, call 317-575-TEETH. Come in as patients, leave as friends.
Wow, we have had a great day of destination shopping at the Carmel City Center, and there's so many stores here, so much to look at, so
You
much
can
to
shop
buy.
until you drop. I know I've said that a million times, but it's true.
It's so true, and
What's
look.
in the bag?
Well, I shopped for you.
For me?
I hope you got me something. Who knows? So look at this handmade leather bag.
Oh my goodness.
This great store here at Carmel
Love
City Center.
it.
Isn't that handsome?
You know, because I carry everything but the kitchen sink with me.
Yeah.
So I
Isn't
love
that-
it. It's
I love the
fabulous.
workmanship
And a
on
great
this.
color.
Good
sort of
color.
that dark coffee bean, almost
Black,
coppery
it's
feel.
brown, it's got it all.
Okay, Lance, I got you something
Okay,
too.
what's this?
This is from J. Benzal Menswear.
Wow.
Pretty cool cufflinks, huh?
I love cufflinks.
And you can dress, actually you can dress that up or you can wear them casual.
Okay, sure.
I
you
mean,
can.
that's a cool.
Sure.
And
I like those. I like those.
look at
How
that.
did you know I like purple, Joni? Wow.
Well, I haven't worked with you for eons.
Yes. That's. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, purple's definitely your
This
color.
is from J. Benzal.
Love it,
One of my
yeah.
favorite stores here
Yeah.
at Carmel City Center.
There
wow.
you go. So
Thanks.
never say I never got you anything.
Oh, I won't. Okay, that is
And
awesome.
we're offering a fun wine and cheese party. Barry and I
Yeah.
love Easley Winery, and we want to invite you to join us. So check us out on Facebook. You'll see all the details there. We're having a fabulous wine and cheese party, and we'd love for you to attend with us. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
So we're going to get to taste, and we're going to cheese, and we're going to.
We're going to do the wine tour.
Yeah,
It's
and-
going to be so much fun.
People get to do that with us.
Yeah, well,
Well,
yeah, we're kind of included, I guess, in
Kind
the
of big
package.
deals like that.
The Easley Winery. Check us out on Facebook. And we'll see you next week on Design Your Life. Style with Barry and Joni.
Tune in or set your DVR Sundays at 11:30 a.m. on RTV6.